almost no one is paying attention to what I'm about to tell you. Now, we all know that big corporations, governments, they make the rules and regulations for the world. They control markets. And really, we're talking about maybe 10 companies globally and just a handful of governments, because a lot of them are so small they're irrelevant. Well, now, most of you know that, but do you know about the new financial system? I've been in crypto for 11 years now, and it's not just crypto. Oh, it's a scary word to some because it goes up very fast, it comes down very fast. It's very volatile. But what these people don't understand is that with stocks going up to all-time highs, gold going up to all-time highs, silver going up to all-time highs, yes, this is showing that there's not confidence in central bank currencies, countries' currencies. Yes, that is true. But the big thing they're missing is that there is no one country that we're going to go, well, when the dollar hyperinflates, because that's going to happen. That's why you're all buying gold and silver, right? So when the dollar eventually hyperinflates and it looks like Weimar Republic, or we look like Rome, are we going to switch over to another government currency? Are we going to switch over to the yuan, the yuan? Are we going to switch over to the ruble? No, duh. There's no other currency that's going to take over. People say, oh, well, the BRICS nations and the BRICS are going to have a gold-backed currency and silver-backed currency, and we're going to use the BRICS currency. Yeah, we're going to trust China and Russia. Okay, in the age of artificial intelligence and blockchain technology, that's where the financial system's going to go? Okay. Sure, dude. Now, don't get it twisted. I own gold. I own silver. I tell everybody my profits I've made in crypto, I have put into land. I put into gold, silver, and I own a handful of stocks like Tesla and Coinbase stock. And I think I bought a little bit of orbs. But the majority of my money is in crypto because the new financial system is not going to switch to the yuan. It's not going to switch to the ruble. It's clearly going to switch to what? Something in crypto. And they're going to push stable coins as the new reserve currency. There's an entire financial system being built, but because it's the worst performing asset in the last, say, 10 to 15 months, while everything else is going up, people's attention is going to what? The wrong fucking place. And this is what people are missing. They're looking at their 60% gains, their 50% gains, their 20% gains in the stock market. They're up on gold the last couple of years, 100, 200%. They're up double, maybe 120% on silver. Meanwhile, the crypto market, most cryptos, like 99% of them, are sitting down at least 50% or more on the year. Some of them 90% down on the year. And what you're missing is that you've already gotten your run on silver and gold in the stock market. Not saying they can't go higher, but your major runs are going to come from the crypto market. Everything from your low caps to Bitcoin have been struggling for the last 15 fucking months. At least the last year, depending on what you've been getting into. And you're sitting here because they've made you look this way, thinking, I'm doing so well in all of these assets, why would I take profit from them and move them to an underperforming asset? And this is what the wealthy do that most people do not. Most regular people don't understand what I'm saying. So I hope you're picking this up. I hope that you're not going to be full of fear and hatred and uncertainty and doubt because the market hasn't done what you wanted it to do the last year. Understand that you have an opportunity to buy things at some of the lowest prices we've seen in 3 to 5 years in the crypto market. And remember what I just said. Eventually, this market is going to be hundreds of trillions of dollars collectively. Everything is coming on chain with tokenization. Everything is coming on to the blockchain. No matter what you do, it will be a blockchain-based system from buying a sub or a soda all the way to buying a fucking house, okay? Understand this. So while you've made a bunch of profits on your gold and your silver and you're like, it's gonna keep running, motherfucker, it's gonna keep running. You're not going to always hit. Just like crypto, I tell people to take profits. We don't always hit. We have bad times. We've had a bad year. So wouldn't the concept make sense that when you're up all-time highs on all of your other investments, you may want to start taking profits and buying the industry that's going to replace the dollar, the euro, the yen? Because we're not going to adopt another country's currency. We, as the United States, is never going to adopt another country's currency. China is never going to adopt another country's currency ever again. They've had to deal with the dollar because they haven't been powerful, but now they are. Russia has more power than we think. we are starting to see the decline of the Western world and the other side of the world catch up because technology is abundant, because of artificial intelligence, because of bad politics and bad decisions. So what's going to happen is you're going to see a new financial system that everybody can build on. And that is going to be what? Blockchain. So understand what to look at. Chainlink, XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Aptos, Cardano, ICP. There's numerous projects being built today. How about perpetual trade dexes? Cryptos like Aster. Looking at Binance for a long-term play. I don't think it's a bad idea. In my personal opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, but I don't think it's a bad idea to shave off some of the profits that I'm up all-time highs on my stocks, my gold, my silver, and maybe start buying the new financial system, because we're going into a world of exponential growth with artificial intelligence. Let me say that again. Exponential growth with artificial intelligence. What does that mean? Do you hear me? Do you understand the significance of this? What it's going to do to the world? You cannot use gold and silver. You cannot use precious metals to back a currency in a system that is going to run on artificial intelligence or run by artificial intelligence in blockchain. The internet. It doesn't work, you guys. I understand that history has showed us that you should own gold and silver. And if we destroy the world one day and we don't have technology, sure, gold and silver are going to be the most valuable currencies in the world. But until then, we're going to have a new financial system. It is coming. It is right in front of you. And you're too focused. Over here, look over here, we're making you do well over here. Meanwhile, we're building over here, and we're buying over here, and we're setting up the new system, and we're gonna exit liquidity, all of you motherfuckers, on a grand scale. The biggest theft in history is coming, and it's coming from the old system to the new system, and if you don't see it, you're going to be fucked. Period, end of story. If you know what I'm talking about, like, share, follow. People need to hear this. Send this to your friends. Happy holidays. Merry motherfucking Christmas, because you know what? It's okay to be fucking white, okay? It's okay to be black. It's okay to be Jewish. It's okay to be Muslim. It's okay to be whatever the fuck you want. Stop listening to them tear us apart. They're tearing us apart financially, mentally, emotionally, and physically. It's right in front of our fucking face. Stop being fooled by the magic magician. The ones that use the television, the ones that are using social media, the ones that are using their money, their his story, their his story, their power against all of us. They are switching the entire fucking thing because they've inflated it to a point where they can't go any further without destroying the world. And for those of you that say, well, there's people out there just rather destroy the world, that's not fucking true. Those people don't have the power. People that have billions of dollars that can move markets, that can move the world, that can do anything they want to live forever. So they're not going to let their system fail. The narcissists of the world, the controllers they're not going to let their fucking system fail. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? They're just going to move it to a new one. Go watch this video again. This is so fucking important. If you're still here, congratulations. You don't have the brain of a squirrel. And you understand. You get it. So share the video, like the video, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys soon. Make sure you guys follow.